All right, so today we are diving deep, folks, into Lesotho. We've got a whole bunch of news coming out for the Mountain Kingdom lately, and, well, let's just say things are interesting to say the least.
Yeah. And you know what I find fascinating at first glance? These news stories seem kind of random, right?
But they paint a pretty vivid picture, of a nation that's dealing with security worries, investment hurdles, and, oh yeah, even looking for those moments of national pride on the world stage.
Okay, so let's start with, well, security. Lesotho's National Security Service, the NSS, seems to be on this mission, right? To find some solid footing.
They want strong leadership, but what's the latest on that?
Well, they're searching for a new director general that's at the top job, and they're not messing around. 20 years of experience minimum. That's what they're asking for, which tells you a lot, right?
Yeah, 20 years. That's a pretty steep requirement.
I mean, makes you wonder, are they maybe, I don't know, overlooking some fresh blood? You know, new ideas.
I see what you mean. Experience is key, especially when it comes to national security, right? But yeah, there's always that risk of being a bit too cautious. Maybe the perfect candidate is someone with, a good mix of experience, obviously, but also brings in new ideas.
For sure. Okay, let's switch gears a bit. This whole 280 million investment controversy. Wow, that's a lot of money. Yeah. And with the DCEO sniffing around, it sounds like things are getting a little messy in Lesotho's investment world.
Yeah, for folks who might not know, the DCEO, that's the Directorate on Corruption and Economic Offenses, basically they investigate financial misconduct. So them being involved definitely raises some red flags. Could scare off investors, right?
Exactly. And if Lesotho gets a reputation of being risky for investors, attracting those crucial foreign investments, well, that becomes a whole lot harder. And that impacts everything, from jobs to the entire economy.
Absolutely, it's all connected.
And to add fuel to that fire, there are these rumors, right, swirling around that some members of parliament, MPs, might be caught up in this whole mess. If that's true, wow, that's going to shake things up.
Yeah, corruption, especially at that level, it erodes public trust. And without trust, you don't have a whole lot.
Okay, let's maybe lighten the mood for a second. It seems like Lesotho might be in trouble. Start accepting the South African rand, alongside their own currency. Any thoughts on that?
I think economically it makes a lot of sense. Lesotho and South Africa, they're close economically speaking. So making cross-border trade easier, it's a win-win potentially. And hey, think about the tourists too. Makes their lives easier. And speaking of national pride, Lesotho's national football team, Dikwena, they've had a big match coming up.
Yeah, they do. And even though their star striker might not be playing, because of that suspension, every time Dikwena takes a field, it's a chance for Lesotho to really shine on that international stage. It's a reminder that even a smaller nation can make waves, through sports.
So it sounds like we've got a nation that's, well, juggling a lot right now. Wow. Security issues, trying to build a strong economy, and even, going for those victories on the football field.
It really does. Makes you wonder, what will the next few months bring for Lesotho? How are they going to handle these challenges, both internal and external? It's definitely going to be interesting to see how it all unfolds.
Now go and purchase your copy of this week's newspaper, or subscribe on the Lesotho Times website or WhatsApp then for your soft copy. Until next time, keep reading, keep asking questions, and keep those curiosity juices running.